Think you're too smart to fall for a crypto scam? Think again. In this video, we're exposing the wildest crypto scams ever. Billions lost, lives ruined. From fake celebrity giveaways to entire exchanges vanishing, these stories are jaw-dropping. We'll break down how the scammers pulled it off, how much they stole, and what you can learn to protect yourself. And the last scam, it nearly destroyed Bitcoin itself. Let's dive in. First up, OneCoin, a global Ponzi scheme disguised as the next big cryptocurrency. Ruja Ignatova, the so-called crypto queen, promised a Bitcoin killer, dazzling crowds with flashy events and big promises. She sold educational packages that came with tokens to mine OneCoin, claiming the more you invested, the richer you'd get. Investors recruited friends and family, earning commissions in a classic pyramid structure. The community felt like a movement, but it was all smoke and mirrors. There was no blockchain, no real cryptocurrency, just numbers on a screen, value set by the founders. New money paid old investors, while Ignatova and her team siphoned off billions. Experts warned it was a scam, no public ledger, no transparency, and centralized control. Inside the OneCoin bubble, critics were silenced and doubts dismissed as jealousy. As governments caught on, cashing out became impossible, and the dream unraveled. In 2017, Ignatova vanished before a major event. She's still on the FBI's most wanted list. The fallout: $4 billion stolen, life savings wiped out, communities devastated. The lesson: hype, fancy events, and guaranteed returns are massive red flags. If there's no real technology or transparency, it's not an investment, it's a trap. Don't let charisma and FOMO blind you to the basics. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Always check for a real blockchain, public code, and independent audits. If you can't verify the tech, walk away. OneCoin is a warning: scammers prey on hope and ignorance. Don't be the next victim. Stay skeptical, do your research, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Crypto is about trustless systems. If you have to trust a person, you're already at risk. Remember, the biggest scams look the most legitimate. Don't get caught up in the hype. Ask questions, demand proof, and never ignore red flags. If you're pressured to recruit others, that's a pyramid scheme, not an investment. Learn from OneCoin's victims, protect yourself and your money. The next scam is just as wild. Let's keep going. Don't let greed override your judgment. If you can't explain how it works, don't invest. Let's move to the next unbelievable scam. BitConnect. If you were in crypto in 2017, you couldn't escape it. The promise? Up to 1% returns per day, 40% a month, pure fantasy. You'd lend them Bitcoin, get BitConnect coin, BCC, and supposedly earn daily profits from a trading bot. The more you locked in, the higher your returns. Plus, a multi-level marketing scheme rewarded you for recruiting others. Hype exploded, fueled by viral YouTube clips and over-the-top events. But behind the memes, the math didn't add up. Experts called it a Ponzi scheme. Returns were impossible, the tech was a black box, and the company was anonymous. The trading bot likely never existed. In January 2018, regulators cracked down. BitConnect shut down overnight and BCC crashed from $500 to near zero. Investors lost billions. Life savings vanished. The subreddit turned from celebration to despair. The founders disappeared with the Bitcoin. The lesson: if someone promises guaranteed high daily returns, it's a scam. Listen to credible warnings, not hype. No magic trading bot can beat the market every day. If you don't understand how the profits are made, walk away. Don't let FOMO or viral marketing cloud your judgment. Always check for transparency, real technology, and independent audits. If the business model relies on recruiting new investors, it's a Ponzi scheme. Protect your money. Don't chase impossible returns. BitConnect is a cautionary tale. Hype can blind even smart people. Stay skeptical, do your research, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. The next scam shows how even the biggest names can be used to trick you. Let's keep going. July 2020. Suddenly, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and other celebrities tweet, "Send Bitcoin, get double back." It looked real: verified accounts, urgent messages, and a promise of free money. In reality, hackers had taken over 130 high-profile Twitter accounts using social engineering. They tricked Twitter employees into giving up admin credentials, then posted the scam tweets. The result? Chaos, confusion, and over $120,000 in Bitcoin sent to the scammers. Most people didn't fall for it, but the real damage was to trust in social media security. The mastermind? A 17-year-old from Florida. The lesson: no celebrity or company will ever double your crypto or give away free money. If you see an offer like this, even from a verified account, it's a scam. Don't let urgency or big names fool you. Always verify before sending money. Report suspicious posts and move on. Giveaway scams are everywhere. YouTube comments, social media, fake accounts. Stay alert and never send crypto to random addresses. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Social engineering is powerful. Don't let it trick you. Protect your accounts with strong passwords and two-factor authentication. Trust, but verify, especially online. Scammers prey on excitement and urgency. Don't be their next victim. The next scam is a wild ride. Let's keep going. Stay sharp and don't trust giveaways. Let's move on. In 2021, the Squid Game token exploded overnight, riding the Netflix show's hype. It claimed to be a play-to-earn game with a slick website and fake Netflix partnership. Major news outlets covered it, and the price soared over 230,000% in days. But there was a catch. You could buy Squid, but you couldn't sell. The smart contract blocked selling, trapping investors' money. Warnings were drowned out by FOMO and hype. On November 1st, the developers pulled the rug, selling all their tokens, draining $3.3 million and vanishing. The price crashed from $2,861 to near zero in minutes. Classic rug pull, hype, anonymous developers, and no way out for investors. The lesson: always check if you can sell a token before buying. Research the team. If they're anonymous, be wary. Don't trust projects just because they're tied to a trend or meme. Look for independent audits and real community feedback. If you can't verify the code or the team, don't invest. FOMO is a scammer's best friend. Don't let it cloud your judgment. Meme coins and hype tokens are risky. Most end badly. Protect yourself, do your homework, and never invest money you can't afford to lose. The Squid Game token is a warning. Don't chase the next big thing blindly. If something feels off, trust your gut. Scammers move fast. Don't get caught. Always check liquidity and selling restrictions. Stay smart and don't let hype steal your money. The final story is the biggest crypto disaster ever. Let's finish strong. Mt. Gox, once the world's biggest Bitcoin exchange, handling 70% of all trades. In 2014, users couldn't withdraw funds. Weeks turned to months. Panic set in. CEO Mark Karpels blamed a Bitcoin bug, but the truth was worse. Years of hacks and terrible security. Hackers exploited a flaw to siphon off coins, and Mt. Gox kept sending more, thinking withdrawals hadn't gone through. In February 2014, Mt. Gox went offline and filed for bankruptcy. 850,000 Bitcoins vanished. 7% of all Bitcoin at the time, worth $473 million then, tens of billions now. The fallout was massive. Bitcoin's price crashed, trust evaporated, and thousands lost everything. The investigation revealed chaos. No security, no proper accounting, and a CEO in over his head. Most victims still haven't recovered their money, even a decade later. The lesson: not your keys, not your coins. If you leave crypto on an exchange, you're trusting them to keep it safe. If they get hacked or go bankrupt, your money is gone. Mt. Gox's collapse led to hardware wallets and a renewed focus on self-custody. Don't trust central entities with your crypto. Use wallets you control. Always withdraw to your own wallet after trading. If you don't control the keys, you don't own the coins. Centralized exchanges are convenient but risky. Learn from Mt. Gox. Protect your assets, use strong security, and never trust blindly. Crypto is about decentralization. Don't give up control. The biggest disasters teach the most important lessons. Stay vigilant, and don't repeat history. If an exchange seems too big to fail, remember Mt. Gox. Always prioritize security over convenience. The crypto world is full of risks. Be prepared. Mt. Gox is the ultimate cautionary tale. Don't let your coins become someone else's mistake. Take control of your crypto destiny. Let's wrap up with how to stay safe. 5 devastating crypto scams, each a lesson in hype, greed, and trust. Scammers prey on FOMO, ignorance, and the promise of easy money. Be skeptical, do your research, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Watch for red flags. Anonymous founders, guaranteed returns, pressure to act fast. Learn self-custody. If you don't control your keys, you don't own your coins. Crypto is risky, but knowledge is your best defense. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more deep dives. Share your own crypto scam stories or red flags in the comments. Your experience could save someone else. Stay safe, stay smart, and thanks for watching. Until next time, protect your coins and your future.